It's happened. The supply chain is completely degraded and inoperable. You are entering into your third month of government rations. More help is supposed to be coming, but you're losing hope. You look for nearby help, but don't know who your neighbors are.
Grocery prices are up nearly 45%.
You're asking yourself questions like, why didn't I prepare? Why did I only rely on the grocery stores? Why did I trust the government? There has to be something you could have done, even something simple. You start thinking, I wish I would have planted that apple tree a while back. And then it dawns on you, if every person in your community would have just planted one produce-bearing plant, tree, or shrub in their yard to trade amongst each other, you wouldn't be in such a dire situation like you are now.
These trees are beautiful, so much fruit.
That looming scenario is the reason I created Garden Share, a platform designed to reunite neighborhoods through the simple act of growing and sharing food. Regardless of your house type or climate, Garden Share's plant recognition feature will help guide you. Getting started is easy. Just pop in your name, email, and location, hit create, and within seconds, you're part of the Garden Share network, ready to post your produce and start trading within your community right away. Now let's get to the heart of the application, the virtual farmers market. You'll see this user is just clicking on that post listing button. There's an area for a title. She's typing in asparagus. And within category, she's selecting vegetables. Within description, she's keeping it brief. She's just saying, come and get them. There's also an area for location and then a place to upload your photo. She's selecting photo library and she's going to upload a picture of her yummy asparagus. And then you'll see she's going to post that listing. And voila, it's posted. And then as she scrolls down, you can see you can request a trade right away. There's also some tomatoes and some rosemary. To complete the journey from soil to table, Garden Share has a community recipe feature. It's a space where neighbors can share their favorite ways to prepare the very produce they're trading. You'll see that this user is uploading a recipe for zucchini bread. There's an area for a short description, ingredients, instructions, and a place where you can upload a picture of your recipe. You'll see that she's going to photo library and uploading a picture of her yummy zucchini bread. Underneath that picture is also an area where you can tag produce contributors. Her recipe is now posted, as well as some tomato soup from earlier. Garden Share also has a built-in dedicated discussion space. Whether you're looking for tips on pest control or need a hand with a heavy harvest, the community area makes it easy to seek advice and offer assistance within your neighborhood. You'll see that this user, she is putting in rosemary harvesting help as a title. For categories, she selected herbs. Within details, she's asking for assistance with harvesting them and offering free bundles for their help. And then she's going to click post to community. And as she scrolls up, you can see it is right there. Not a gardening expert? No problem. Garden Share features built-in AI plant recognition. You'll see that this user went to identify plant, and now she's going to take a photo. She's positioning her camera and taking a photo of some shrubbery outside of her house. She's going to put in her location to get the best analysis possible. She clicked identify plant. It's now analyzing it. It does take a few moments for it to completely pop up. And there we have it. It is rosemary, and you have growing tips as well as harvesting tips. It has seasonal care. It also has common problems. And then my favorite feature is the regional growing advice. I know that there is plenty of AI plant recognition already available. For example, there is Farmer AI Chat Assistant that enables farmers across the globe to communicate. There is also Agriculture AI that helps farmers and gardeners diagnose plant diseases and monitor crops. But there isn't a platform that brings together food growth, food trade, community connections, and AI like Garden Share does. Gardening is experiencing a cultural resurgence, with Hulu premiering Pamela Anderson's series, Pamela's Garden of Eden, and Netflix debuting This Is a Gardening Show with Zach Galifianakis. Garden Share is built for everyday people who are inspired to garden. Core target audiences include new moms and stay-at-home moms seeking fresh food and community connections, retirees who want to share tools and knowledge with neighbors, young families eager to teach kids where food comes from, or anyone who is worried about grocery prices. While culture is embracing the garden, the market is practically demanding it. USA Today's grocery price tracker shows the cost of groceries from October 31st to present. I selected Phoenix as a city, selected lettuce as the item, and the receipt shows me the price went from $116 to $198, nearly a 70% increase in just 6 short months. Garden Share is designed as a nonprofit entity, meaning our primary metric of success is community impact rather than capital gain. To sustain operations, we will utilize a strategic sponsorship model. Lowe's and Home Depot, as leading home improvement retailers with extensive gardening and hydroponics product lines, both companies are natural partners. Garden's innovative indoor vertical gardening systems are uniquely aligned with the app's focus on resilient, year-round growing. Replit played a foundational role in the app's development, serving as the primary coding platform used to bring this vision to life. A sponsorship from Replit would highlight the power of accessible cloud-based developmental tools and showcase how real-world applications can be built quickly and affordably. I've developed the app to a functional prototype, but have reached my level of technical expertise. My goal is to hand Garden Share over to an established organization that can take it to the next level, polishing the platform and launching it to the community. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, let's stop being reliant and become resilient with Garden Share. Join the movement today.
Funding. Is there any other strategic options to ensure that you do get the funding necessary to keep the infrastructure going for the company?
That's a tough question, and I'm not fully prepared to answer that. My apologies, but let me circle back around with you. Dr. Smith, I'll send you a message directly, and I'll be more prepared for that answer tomorrow with the panel of CEOs.
No worries. I was just curious if you give it some thought to it, because nonprofits are always seeking funding, and you can't always just guarantee that these larger players are going to constantly be funding.
Yeah, I think I might be a little delusional in that aspect. I'm expecting just everybody to want to jump on and see this come into fruition. So I'm going to ride that delusional train a little bit longer, but I will definitely circle back around with you and get you a solid answer. My apologies.
Secondary question that I had for you is it's a fantastic idea, and the only struggle that nonprofits sometimes do have is the marketing outreach. So I guess as far as the marketing or the branding side of it, to get the audience as big as humanly possible, where do you see yourself kind of launching and showcasing this the most?
I mean, everywhere. Just me sending this out to my close-knit friends and family across the United States, they're ready to use this. I built it on Replit, so it's not meant to obviously be launched to the community right now, but everybody wants to use it. I think I would market it even by word of mouth. I think would even get out, spread like fire. Like I said, people already want to use it. In marketing, I think it would just be, let me take a step back. I think that with Garden Share, what it's doing for us is giving us a little bit of control back, meaning with this economy and this political climate, it's going to give us a little bit of security. If a catastrophe happens, I know that I have, my one plant that I can trade and barter with amongst my community, and I'll get to know them. And I think that in itself is marketing in itself. I think people will get excited. They're going to feel, like I said, getting a little bit of that control back and feel a little bit independent. And like I said, less reliant on the grocery stores and the government. So I think that this just has marketing capabilities beyond even my scope, obviously. And I think that it could even be a change in our cultures in America. Just getting to know your neighbors again and trading that food. I'll slow down after this, but I was born in 1984. I'm 41 years old. And I remember when my mom needed a cup of sugar, she'd be like, go down to Barbara's house and just ask for a cup of sugar. And I was thinking about that this morning, and we don't have that anymore. And if I did that now, I think I might end up on the next door app, somebody making fun of me or getting the cops called, who is this lady asking for sugar? But I think that getting back to those basic skills of growing your own food and getting to know your neighbors again kind of sells itself. We need that now, especially with the economy and the political climate. It's just a roller coaster, and this gives us, that stability.
Very good. And then just a minor suggestion too is this app is this product is wonderful street team style you talked about for word of mouth, going to farmers markets or even the local kind of farmer market groceries and showcasing that, because that's a great way of advertising as well.
Thank you.
On the right track.
Thank you.
Dr. Bagodi?
Ashley, congratulations. I think right out the gate, we started the showcase absolutely on the right foot, and you've set the bar high for all the projects to follow. I have wonderful news for you. Despite the premise being a crisis, I have a catastrophe in my backyard right now that's happening.
You're ready
Your
to post.
project is perfect for. You see Professor Perrine over there? I have lemons the size of his head falling from trees that I would pay somebody to get rid of.
Oh, that's amazing. That's awesome.
And I think the market's ready for something absolutely like this. I love the concept, the idea, the presentation was wonderful. Kudos to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
We do have a question online by Dr. Prater.
Hi, it was an excellent presentation, loved it. And greetings from St. Louis too. One thing it did give me too, the AI was fantastic, but it also gave me hope because I believe your AI had tomatoes growing from underground. So AI is not going to take over the world yet, so that's a good thing. And then I guess my question, because I should have a question too, is do you garden yourself?
No. This is funny side note. My dad, he has a crazy green thumb. So when I showed him this app, he was like, excuse my French a little bit, but he was like, you gotta be SHITTING in me. You've never planted a plant and you were gonna build this app. But that's the whole point is I don't know how to do it. And I want people to get excited about it. I want people to share. I think that we need a change in everyday society. And I don't mean to interrupt, but you were speaking about the AI portion of it, and I do want to touch on that because when I did launch this to different age groups, some of the older age groups kept saying, how do I know AI is right? How do I know AI is right? So in my Garden Share 2.0, I want to launch a verified by human option on the AI portion. So say if they've done so many trades or, they can post pictures of their actual grows. They can also do the verified by a human. So if they're reading that to AI and a little nervous about it, we'll have that also as a check and balance.
One more thing is a suggestion for version 2. You might want to geolocate and then have it offer suggestions for kinds of vegetables that they can grow in their area based on what zone it is.
Yes, I love that. Thank you so much for that. That's very smart.
Well, thank you.
I also want to add honey. I got requests for eggs, sourdough, and lavender soap. And then Garden Share is just the beginning. I'm also thinking about launching a sister app called Service Share, where say I'm really good at cleaning houses, but I need my dad's gutters cleaned. Maybe we can swap. So I'm launching a brand, and hopefully this works out.
Wonderful. Actually, there's a comment on Zoom by Professor Russ Rogers. It says, great project with real world application and potential. I like the idea and the connection it creates with the community. I can see it creating a sense of responsibility and family between community members for one another.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Any questions, comments? Yes.
How are these safeguards against scams?
So I don't have those safeguards right now, and thanks to Professor Rodriguez and network security and my computer exploits class, I know that I definitely need to make sure that it's launched safely. I don't have those mechanisms in place yet, but hopefully I do find that organization that wants to take this on and it has the experienced users that can facilitate that.
Yes, question.
First of all, congratulations. It was beautifully done. Have you thought about maybe a starter kit or even teaming up with local elementary schools?
Oh, yes. So we did talk about that, yes. So not the starter kits, but that is amazing. That's awesome. But we did talk about Future Farmers of America doing like their volunteer hours, getting out into the community. While we're touching on that, I also had another idea that local businesses within certain communities could also advertise, and we could provide them those free advertising opportunities as long as they were doing something within their community, like building garden beds or donating supplies, just something where we can take a picture to show that they're interacting and they're helping the community build a better, even aesthetically pleasing with all these pretty plants and sustainability and stuff like that. But yeah, we're thinking about doing something along those lines just to get more people active and get it going.
Actually, you talked about that one of your core demographics are moms. And if you strive to have K-12 be heavily involved in a nonprofit such as yours, is to have the mothers, foster this lifestyle change, because K through 12 is very susceptible to the demands of the parents. And I think most moms and dads would agree that they want to provide nutritious food for their children. And if we instill that while they're learning about biology and chemistry and all these different hard and social sciences in school, then they can apply those skill sets in the K-12 setting. So that way you can have the moms facilitate the fundraising for it through PTA, and then that aligns with like more policy changes
Yes.
in this K through 12 elementary school system.
Yes, I agree. Thank you for that. Yes.